Hi everyone, my name is Melanie and I am a yoga teacher here at Addison Reserve. I teach at 4 p.m. on Fridays, and I thought I'd bring this easy Hatha Flow for everyone, available online, to practice by yourself on your mat, just you and your breath, and relieve some of this stress that's been building up these past couple weeks. So I'd like for you to join me today and just enjoy this time that you have to yourself. Let's close our eyes and settle in. Find yourself in a comfortable cross-legged seated posture at the back of the mat. Allow your hands to rest organically on your knees. And notice your breath. Follow the inhalation, follow the exhalation. Go ahead and press those palms into your knees and straighten out the spine. Tuck that chin slightly into your chest. Go ahead and guide your hands to your heart. And set your intention for your practice today. These are any positive wishes or prayers for yourself, for someone else, for the entire universe and world that absolutely needs it right now. Go ahead and send that energy up into the sky, keeping those palms pressed together. Extend through the fingertips. And feel yourself rooted through your sit bones. Sip in a little bit more air and reach a little bit higher. Cross your thumbs. Extend 8 fingers. And pull forward into a child's pose. Your knees are wide. Your belly is heavy, your forehead comes down, and you just relax and breathe. Try to reach your heels closer to your glutes with every breath. Go ahead and start to walk your hands over to the right, keeping your forehead down. Feeling the elongation from your hips to your shoulders and your fingertips. A nice pull on the left side of the body. Staying with your breath. Press into your right palm and thread your left arm through the pocket. Allow your left ear to rest into the mat. If your right forearm is lifted, make sure that you let it just relax. You're disengaging completely here and just allowing gravity to open up your hips. If you're searching for a little bit more, you can bring that right hand into the left pocket. And release. Go ahead and press into that right palm and unthread the left arm. Go ahead and bring that forehead down once again. Slowly start to walk your fingertips over to the left. can press into that left palm. You can thread that right arm through, allowing your right ear to rest into the mat. Letting that left forearm relax. Just relaxing into the posture as you follow your breath. Enjoying this time that you have on your mat. Press onto left palm and unthread that right arm. Return to the center and bring that forehead down once again. Slowly start to walk those fingertips back, closer to your knees. Tuck the toes and sit back onto your heels. Close your eyes for a moment. We're going to do some Bandha breathing exercises. Interlace your fingers underneath your chin. Inhale the arms up and gaze down. Lift the glutes up off the heels. And exhale, tilt the head back. Bring those elbows close together. Inhale. And exhale. Warming up the body with every breath. Preparing yourself for practice today. On the inhale, lift the glutes. On the exhale, bring those elbows together, tilt the head back. And release. Go ahead and bring those palms to your thighs. And twist over to the right, placing that right hand on your left foot and your left hand on your right thigh. Gaze back. Double helix. Look past the left shoulder. Allow the chin to relax into the shoulder. Release to the center. And twist over to the left. Double helix. Look past the right shoulder. And release to the center. Inhale the arms up. Hook the thumb tips and pull forward into a tabletop position. Your legs are in line with your hips here. Your palms are directly underneath your shoulders. Your toes are tucked. We're going to do cat and cow. So on the inhale, fill up and gaze up, press into the finger pads. Hold your breath. And exhale, hiss, cat all the air out. Gaze at your navel, tuck your chin into your chest. Come on high onto your fingertips. Inhale. Fill up and feel the expansion of the rib cage. Slight tilt of the pelvis. And exhale. Fill up. And exhale. Return to a neutral position. We're going to get into dancing lion now. So start making rotations with your hips. Slow rotations over to the right. Allow your head to roll around with it. And close the eyes. Continue this rhythmic breathing. Inhaling all the way forward and exhaling on the way back. Linking movement with the breath, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Start loosening up the joints and just move around to feel good. Slowly wind it down. And now start making rotations over to the other direction, over to the left. Allowing your head to roll around with it. Inhaling forward and exhaling on the way back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Just enjoying this movement of the body, the loosening of the joints. Releasing synovial fluids. Loosening up the hips and the shoulders. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Always linking movement with the breath. And that's the essence of yoga. Start to wind it back down. We're going to press into our palms and come into our first downward dog. So go ahead and lift the heels up. Try to get those heels closer to the ground. As you push through your finger pads, tuck that chin into the chest and gaze at your navel. Slight bend of the knees so you're not overstretching those hamstrings. And just breathe here. Start to pedal your feet from left to right, right to left. Go ahead and bend that right arm and bend the left leg. Looking underneath your left shoulder. Press into that right palm, return to the center, downward dog. And now bend the left elbow and bend the left knee and gaze underneath the right shoulder. And return to the center. Slowly start to walk your hands and feet together. Bend your knees as much as you need to, so that your hands can stay on the ground. Bring two fists in between your feet to ensure that your legs are hip width apart. And place your fingertips in line with your toe tips. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your thumb tips down. And just relax here. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold in. You're going to grab opposite elbows now, using your elbows like a shelf for your hands. Allow your head to droop down. You can sway from left to right, right to left. Release the hands, butterfly the wrists. With your peace fingers, hook them onto your big toes. Bring those thumb tips close together. Inhale, gaze up, flat back. And exhale, fold in, engage your upper body, bend those elbows. Tuck those shoulders in. And try to get that forehead close to your thumb tips. It may never happen. And that's okay. Keep those knees bent. Really using your biceps here.
Making sure your core is always engaged. Tuck that navel in. Keep that bandha lock. And release. Slowly start to walk your hands over to the right, placing that left hand outside of the right foot. Bend that left knee and open up on the right side. Gaze at your right hand. If you want a little bit more, you can bring that right hand into the left pocket. And release. Return to the center. Fingertips in line with toe tips. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, fold in. Start to walk those hands over to the left. Place that right hand outside the left foot. Bend that right knee and open up on the left side, gazing at your left hand. And if you did it on the other side, go ahead and bring that left hand into the right pocket. Gaze past the left shoulder. And release. Return to the center. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. Bring those palms close together at your heart center. Keeping the chin tucked, slowly unfurl one vertebrae at a time. Into Tadasana, mountain pose. Keep the eyes closed here. Engage your root lock. And bring those arms to the sides of your body. Inhale the arms up, gaze up. Keep those palms towards each other as if you're holding onto the sun, and bring it into a slight back bend. Coming into our sun salutations. Go ahead and place that right hand on your left wrist and pull onto that left arm. And bend over to the right. Feeling a nice extension of the left side of your body, gazing up at your left elbow. And release, return to the center. Palm face each other. Inhale and exhale, tilt back, slight back bend to reset the spine. Return to the center. Place that left hand on the right wrist and now pull over to the left. Feeling an extension of the right side of the body now. And open up a little bit more. Gazing up at your right elbow. And return to the center. Palms face each other, slight back bend. Inhale and exhale the arms back down. Now gently place those hands, palm facing down onto your lower backs. Your fingertips are facing up. Bend your knees, open up your heart into a slight back bend and push that pelvis forward. And slowly return. Inhale the arms up, hug the thumbs, and fold forward. Inhale, gaze up, and exhale, fold in. Inhale, gaze up, and exhale, fold in. Framing the feet, bend into that left knee, and come on into your high horse. A forward lunge on the left side. Gently place your right knee down. Shift forward. Most of the weight is into your left leg, and open up the chest into a sun salutation, saluting the sun. Go ahead and squeeze those shoulder blades and open up the chest. Gaze up. And slowly guide those hands back down. Extend that right leg, straighten that back leg out. Press that right palm firmly into the mat, and now open up on the left side. Always assuring your fingertips are in line with your toe tips. Gaze up at that left hand. And go ahead and bring that arm forward, bring that bicep close to the ear. Slowly place that left hand to frame the left foot. And now push back. Straighten that front leg and try to guide that right heel into the mat. Inhaling, extend, and exhale, fold in. Try to get that forehead closer to the knee. Come forward. Keeping those hands planted into the mat. Extend that left leg back into a plank and push back into a downward dog. Inhale, lift that right leg. Bring it close into your chest and pull forward into a lunge on the right side. Guide that left knee down. Shift forward. Most of the weight is going to be in your right leg. And open up, saluting the sun on the right side. Squeeze those shoulder blades, open up the hands, open up the chest, and gaze up. If you're outside, feel the breeze. Slowly guide those hands back down to frame the right foot. Extend that left leg. Press that left palm into the mat and open up on the right side, gazing at your right hand. And go ahead and bring that bicep close to the ear. And frame the right foot. Slowly straighten out that front leg and try to guide that left heel into the mat. Inhale, extend, and exhale, fold in. Try to get that forehead to the knee. Shift forward. Come onto that right leg and press those palms into the mat. Guide that right leg back into a plank. Push back into downward dog. And just breathe here. Inhale, kick the left leg back. Open up the hip this time. Come on high onto your right foot. Try to get that forehead closer to the knee. And crunch in, bring that forehead to the knee. Tuck that left knee into your chest. And kick it back. Bring that left foot back down. Inhale, kick the right leg out. Come on high onto your left heel. Exhale, guide that left heel down, tuck that knee into the chest. And kick back. And bring it back down. Come forward into plank. Guide those knees down. Sit back onto your heels and return to your breath. Into a seated meditation. Twist over to the right. Placing that right hand on that left foot. Keeping that spine nice and straight. Double helix, look past the left shoulder. And release to the center. Twist over to the left. And gaze past your right shoulder. Release to the center. Inhale the arms up. Hook your thumb tips and pull forward into a downward dog. And kick the right leg up. Pull forward, come into a lunge onto your right leg. But now pivot the left foot into a 45-degree angle. Into your warrior sequence, we're going to open up into warrior one. Palms pressed together, keeping your hips square and leveled. Your knees bent, it's facing outward. And you're gazing up at your thumb tips. Just breathe here, staying with your breath, catching that right leg on fire. And now open up into warrior two. Gazing past your right middle finger. Bring that right palm to the back of your neck and guide your left palm down towards your Achilles tendon. Reversing your warrior. Bring that left hand wrapped behind you. Maybe tuck it into the right leg. And open up. Open up that right arm and gaze at your palm. Straighten that front leg. Release the left arm. And extend that right arm forward. And guide it to the outside of the right foot. Or you can place it on your ankle here. Wherever your body is used to doing it. Never overdoing it, always listening to the breath. And open up. Pushing that right hip back. Gazing at your left palm. Guide that left palm on the outside of the right foot and reverse it. Open that right arm up. Gazing at your right palm. Return, place that right palm outside the right foot. Guide that left hand to the outer part of the right foot and come into a lunge. We're going to find some relief here. We're going to press into the palms, extend that right leg. It feels so good. After holding that warrior sequence, point those toes up. Maybe bend the leg and gaze at your right foot. Extend it back up. Guide the leg back down. Pull forward into a plank. Slowly guide those knees down and sit back onto your heels into meditation. Catch your breath. Close the eyes. Settle in. Twist over to the left. Gazing past your left shoulder. Double helix. Gaze right. Slump the shoulder, relax the head. Release to the center. Twist over to the right. Hugging that right hand onto the left foot. And gaze to the left. Relax. Release to the center. Inhale the arms up. Hook the those thumb tips, spread the 8 fingers, and pull forward into downward dog. And kick that left leg up. Tuck that knee into the chest and pull forward into a lunge on the left side. Get that right foot 45. We're going to inhale into warrior 1 on the left side. Keeping that front leg bent. Your hips are square and leveled. Your knee is facing out. And gaze at your palms. And breathe here, catching that left leg on fire. Open up warrior 2. Gaze past the left middle finger. And guide that left palm behind the neck. Reverse your warrior as those right fingertips reach for your calves. Guide that right palm behind you. Maybe tuck it into the left pocket and open up the left hand and arm. Straighten out the arm and gaze at the left palm. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Straighten that left arm. And guide that left palm outside of the left foot. Pushing your left hip back, open up on the right side, gazing at your right palm. You can always place this hand on the ankle for more support. Slowly guide that right palm outside of the left foot and open up. Reverse it. Gaze at your left palm. Slowly guide that left palm down. Bring that right palm to frame the left foot. And bring that body weight into the left foot, into a lunge. Press into the palms and kick that left leg out. Find relief. Bend the left leg and see if you can see those toes as you gaze past your right armpit. Slowly guide the left leg to meet the right into downward dog. Pull forward. Guide those knees gently down into a tabletop. We're going to inhale the left arm up, gaze at your left hand, and slowly guide that left shoulder down. Guide the left ear down. Keep those hips nice and high. Your toes are tucked here. And allow your right forearm to rest into the mat. And just breathe. Press into that right palm, extend that left arm, and guide that palm, left hand back down. You're in this tabletop again as your toes are tucked. Inhale that right arm up, gaze at that right palm, open up the chest, and thread the arm through. Guide that right shoulder down, the right ear down. Allow your left forearm to rest into the mat. Keep your hips nice and high, as this is a variation of child's pose. Press that left palm, extend the right arm, and guide it back down. We're going to slowly come down onto our bellies now. Keeping those arms bent at a 90-degree angle. Your toes are untucked, so the tops of the feet are down. Your shoulders are in line with your elbows here, and your palms are facing down. We're gonna inhale and gaze up. And exhale, shrug the shoulders. Allow the chin to fall into your chest. Relieving any tension in the neck that's built up over these last couple weeks. Just let it go. And slowly roll that head up and gaze past your right shoulder. Allow it to fall back into the chin, into the chest. And roll it up and gaze past your left shoulder. Allow it to fall back into your chest. Press into the palms now. Extend the arms. Tuck that chin into the chest. Breathing into the lower back. And now gaze up. Getting a little bit deeper. Staying with your breath. One more breath here. And slowly release. Guide that left ear down. And bring those arms out nice and wide. Guide that left palm to the sides of your body, palm facing the sky. Bend the right leg and hook that right hand on the outer part of the right foot. You're disengaging your body completely here. You're not pulling on the leg. And the leg is just holding the arm up. Just relax here. Breathe. And release. Allow that right palm to fall on the side of your body. That right foot comes down. Slowly guide your right ear into the mat. Bend the left leg and hook that left hand out on the outer part of the left foot. Don't engage anything here. Don't engage your upper body. You're disengaging completely. You're just allowing that left hand to just rest onto the foot as the leg pulls the arm back on its own with no engagement of any muscle. Keeping a hold of that left foot. Now, engage that lower back and reach with that right arm as you bend your right leg into full cobra. You're gonna press the feet into the hands and gaze up, open up. Then exhale, release. Guide those arms back down. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulder blades and push back into a child's pose. Open up those knees nice and wide. Bring the forehead down. Slowly start to walk those hands back as you sit onto your heels. We're gonna inhale And guide the glutes off the heels, arms up. And exhale them. Guide those palms into your lower back. And open up the chest into camel, pushing the hips forward. You can stay right here. If you want, you can tuck your toes if it's a little bit more comfortable, or untuck them if you want a more advanced posture. And if you want a little bit more, you can guide those hands back and grab those heels. Once you have a hold of those heels, relax the glutes and just let the head fall back. Inhale the arms up. And guide them back down. Go ahead and sit onto your glutes. We're going to extend the right leg slightly off the mat and bring that left sole of the foot into your inner right thigh. Inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers and guide the fingers underneath the foot. You can bend your knee as much as you need to get the hands placed underneath the foot, but it is very important to get them there. Inhale, fill up, and exhale. Bring that knee into the chest, engage your upper body. If you can't reach, you can always use a band if you have those at home, or even a towel that you can just wrap around the foot. Anything just to open up your body a little bit more. Just relax into the posture and breathe. And release the hands. And relax here. Allow gravity to open up your body. Slowly unfurl up, one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and switch legs. Bring that right foot into the left inner thigh. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, go ahead and guide them underneath the foot. Engage your upper body and fold in. Try to bring that forehead to the knee. Always bending the knee so you're not overstretching the hamstring. Release the hands. Breathing into the lower back. Slowly rise up. Inhale, extend both legs out in front of you. And now hook those peace fingers onto the big toes. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, extend forward, fold forward. Try to bring the forehead to the knee. Engage the upper body. Gaze at your thumb tips. And release. Allow the hands to fall on either sides of the legs, palm facing up. Relax the neck. Let that chin fall into the chest. And allow gravity to open up your body. Slowly start to roll yourselves back up. Go ahead and bring that right leg and cross it over the left leg, planting that right foot firmly into the ground. Guide that right arm behind you, fingertips facing away from you. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale, twist over to the right. Hook that right arm onto the right leg, and gaze back. Double helix, look left. Release, extend both legs. And now cross the left leg over the right. Planting that left foot firmly into the mat. Dorsiflexing the right foot. Inhale the left arm up and let it come back. Fingertips facing away from your body. Inhale the right arm up and hook it onto the left thigh. Gaze past your left shoulder. Double helix, look right. And release. Go ahead and bring those hands behind you. Extend both legs, open them up nice and wide. And now cross them and bring the right leg on top of the left. Trying to stack your knees here. You can use your hands to assist you to pull your ankles back. Inhale the arms up and bend that right arm. Use the left palm to assist your right arm and place that left palm on that right elbow. Reaching with your fingertips, with your right fingertips to the center of your back, opening up the right triceps. And just close your eyes and breathe. If you want a little bit more, you can reach that left hand behind you. Try to interlace those fingers behind your back. Open up your shoulders, your chest. Inhale, gaze up, and exhale, try to fold in, try and bring that forehead to the knee. And slowly come back up. Guide those hands back down, extend the legs, and switch legs. Bring the left leg on top of the right. Pull on those ankles to try to get the knees stacked. Inhale the arms up, and bend the left arm now, and assist with your right palm on your left elbow, pressing that left elbow down, reaching those fingertips to the center of your back, opening up the left tricep. And if you did it on the other side, go ahead and guide that right palm behind you and try to interlace those fingers behind your back. Inhale, extend, straighten out the spine, and exhale, try to bring that forehead to the knee. And release. Guide those palms on the sides of your body and slowly come back up. Bring those knees together, heels into the mat. Keeping your knees bent, give yourself a nice hug, grabbing opposite elbows. Bring that forehead to the knee. Opening up the back. And release. Unfurl up. Release the arms. And now guide the soles of the feet together into full butterfly. You're going to try to bring those feet closer into your groin. Interlace the fingers. And guide those hands underneath the feet. Inhaling, extending and straightening at the back. And exhaling, folding in, trying to bring that forehead closer to your toes. You can use your elbows to rest on the inner part of your groin to get deeper into the posture, engaging your upper body, opening up your abductors here. And release, slowly unfurl back up. And keeping your soles of your feet together and your fingers interlaced, you're going to slowly come back down and lay onto your backs, bringing those hands overhead into the figure 8. This feels amazing on your hips.
Just stay with your breath. Release the arms to the sides of your body. And bring the knees back together. Guide those heels into the mat. And pressing into the heels, you're going to lift your glutes up into bridge. You can interlace your fingers underneath your glutes here if you want a little bit more, lifting the hips up. And release. Guide the hips back down. Place the hands on either sides of your body and extend the legs out straight. And now allow your legs to fall on either side of your body, opening up the hips even a little bit more. I know this feeling can be this sensation is very intense, so just try to breathe through it. The more you breathe through every posture, the more your body naturally opens up. And the more you practice, the more you notice being a little bit more flexible, being a little bit more open. Breathe here. Make sure your feet are completely disengaged. You're not pointing them, you're not flexing them, they're just hanging out. One more breath. And now use your palms to assist your legs back together. Bend your knees and give yourself a nice hug. Bring those knees into the chest, finding relief of that hip opener that we just did. Extend the legs out once again. And now dorsiflex the feet. Bend that right leg and bring that right ankle on top of that left quad. Bend the left leg and guide those hands in between the hole right here and guide them in front of your shin. Pulling that left knee into your chest, opening up the right side of your hip. If you can't reach the shin, you can always bring it behind your hamstring. And just breathe here. Now allow your legs to fall over to the left, guiding that left palm onto your right ankle and opening up on the right side. Feeling it in the IT band here. Slowly come back up, extend both legs. And now bend that left leg, bring that left ankle on top of that right quad, bend the right leg, and interlace the fingers in front of the right shin or the hamstring, pulling that right knee into the chest as you open up your left hip. You can rock from side to side here. Allow your legs to fall over to the right. Placing that right hand on the left ankle and opening up on the left side. Release it. Bring those legs back to the center. Extend the legs out one more time. And now hook those peace fingers onto your big toes and pull the legs back, making sure that your arms are in the insides of your legs into happy baby. You're rocking from side to side here, giving yourself a nice little massage in your lower back. And release. Hug those knees into the chest one last time. Give yourself a nice hug. And guide the heels down. Keep your legs bent.
Taking our final 3 deep breaths of practice, guide your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Always being grateful of everything this body allows us to do. Being grateful for this day and for this time we were able to spend with ourselves. Inhale, fill up. And exhale all the air out. Inhale, fill up. And exhale. Inhale, fill up. And exhale. Allow the hands to come to the sides of your body. Your feet come to the outer corners of the mat. And then just enjoy your final posture, Shavasana. Soften your lips. Soften your face. Disengage completely. And just have this intimate time with yourself, your breath, and your mat. Slowly start to bring that back movement into your toes. Start to wiggle your fingers. Rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. Guide those knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Just really enjoying these final moments on your mat. And fall over onto the right side of the body, fetal. Guide that forehead down. Just relax. And when you're ready, press into the left palm, press into the right palm. And find yourself like we began, in a comfortable cross-legged seated posture. Allow your hands to rest on your knees. Always remember that this inner peace is always with you. All you have to do is close your eyes, tune in, and bring your attention to your breath. This breath that makes you realize that you're free. Guide your hands to your heart. Always be good to yourself, be good to others, and express gratitude in all that you do. Lead life with an open and grateful heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.
I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the Hatha Flow. Have a good one.